movie.
Hey, welcome back to Cotangents. We have a guest on the air today, Matthew.
It is me, your temporary tangent.
Oh, yeah. So I think Justin's got a work story to share with us.
I do have a work story. I work at a restaurant, and
major air quotes around restaurant.
yeah, it's fast
What's with
food,
the quotes,
but-
though?
Yeah, it's fast food.
It's fast food, but. So one day, I think about a year ago, this guy comes in. He's got like a cowboy hat for some reason. He comes in and he says, "I want the Reuben, but I don't want any of that. I want all the stuff that's on there, that's on the sandwich up there on the side." He's totally very vague and doesn't describe anything that's on the sandwich. So I don't know what's on the sandwich. So I try to go through that, and he's getting angry because I'm not going fast enough.
Mm-hmm. So hold on.
Yeah.
You're a cashier?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
Anyway, continue.
Yeah. Anyways, he's getting angry because I'm not going fast enough. So he tells me, "Go get a manager." So I'm like, "Well, I don't see a manager around here anywhere. So I'm going to ask one of my coworkers that's behind me." So I try to ask her, and he says, "No, go get a manager."
Oh my gosh.
So I'm like, "Fine, I'll go get a manager if it makes you happy." So I go get a manager. He works it all out. There's something funky going on
How
with
old
the
was this
roaster.
guy?
He's like
Mid-40s, it sounds like.
mid
right?
40s.
Yeah.
Early 50s.
If you're mid 40s and going to I don't know.
Yeah.
You're doing something right with your life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Certainly.
More business, more money.
Was he like alone or?
Yeah, he was alone.
Okay.
This is not sponsored by...
Yeah, it's not.
It's also not surprising that he
I
was
don't
alone.
even like so
Oh.
I'm lying. That's impossible.
So,
Eat it. So I forget about him for a while, and then I'm taking an order out to the lobby area. So I look at the sandwich that I have, and none of what he told me to do was done on the sandwich. And so at this moment, it's moments like this that either make or break a situation. Mm-hmm. I had two decisions: either go take the sandwich back without going and interacting with him at all, mm-hmm. or I take it to him, apologize, and say, "I will have the rest of your order out to you once I have fixed it."
but you weren't there when they were talking about it, so maybe that was what he ordered, or did you know that it wasn't what he ordered?
Well, I saw what the manager put into the thing.
And it wasn't that.
No, it wasn't that. All the stuff that should have been on the side was on the sandwich. Oh. So I choose the latter option, take out the food to him and say, "I'm sorry, I will fix." And he cuts me off and says, look at this. And he's getting visibly angry.
Oh, man.
And is throwing stuff around and says, "Go take this back to a manager." And so I'm like, "Okay, I'll go take it to a manager." So I go find another manager, ask her, "Hey, this was supposed to be on the side. Can you fix this?" She has it remade, and then I go out to the parking area where everybody's parked, waiting for their food out there. I'm like, I'm going to avoid this situation for a good long while. So I go take orders out there. I come back inside, and one of my coworkers is taking a plate of food, and he's just walking all over the restaurant for some reason. So I find him, say, "Hey, can I take that for you?" And he says, "Sure." So I take the tray, and then I realize what a horrible mistake I've made because it is the exact same order. And he has been walking around for like 10 minutes looking for this guy.
Oh, man.
Unfixed order? Like how it was before?
Like the same way?
No, it's just been forever. It's been like
and
10 minutes.
It's on the side now, but he's still there, and it's been forever.
And then like the next, I don't know, 15 minutes to 20 minutes was just a blur because I just can't remember what happened. I think I took it to him, and he got upset, so I asked a manager to come over and deal with it because I was honestly fed up with this guy.
Uh-huh.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
So I'm in the back later trying to stock up stuff, and the manager that I asked to go deal with it the first time and the third time comes up to me and asks me, what happened with that guy? I don't understand. So I explained it to him, and he said, yeah, I don't know why he was so upset and what was going on.
Yeah, customer service jobs like that can be really hard. 'Cause,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
Most of the time, it's not so bad. It's like somebody gets peeved because the prices are too high. I find it particularly funny when they're getting angry at me because the price is really high, and I'm like, I don't know what you want me to do about it.
yeah, I can't change the
I
price.
can't change the price.
Here's like 2 tickets to Disney. Have fun. It's like, no, actually,
We're sorry about the
can't.
inconvenience. Your meal is free.
If you work any job where you have to work with people for long enough, you will come across the most like ridiculous people.
Yeah.
Like,
That's really, that's okay.
If you're not self-employed, you will come across people who are awful, apparently.
And I'm
You will if you're self-employed too.
a large percentage
Oh,
of the
well,
world
yeah.
is very unreasonable.
Yeah.
right now.
It's-
I'm at that crossroads of like work at a job where it's just like, you know, I could listen to a book and move boxes, or I could work with people. And the part of me that wants to work with people is the part of me that wants to see those weird people. You know.
I have more
See,
stories, but
you hear-
I want to hear somebody else's
You
story.
hear stories about this, about the weird people, and you're like, you know what? That'd make my job more interesting. I want to do it. No, you don't.
No.
You don't want to deal with this.
No.
I used to work at this exact same, and afterwards I worked at a warehouse alone in the back, working with boxes, and I can tell you I have no stories from it, but it was much better.
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Oh yeah.
Thing when I was saying like I'll take that into consideration.
When I said that you should probably not work in a job with people
Yeah.
because horrible people exist in the world.
Yep.
Yeah, for real. I've definitely experienced that at my own grocery store that I worked at that I won't name. But I want to tell a different story, and this one really is crazy. So I used to work security. It was in Kansas City, right, in the metro proper. So you know, it's a city. There's homeless people and stuff, and
good.
people getting high all over the place. It's great. It's a good time. We keep busy, or kept busy, I should say. One time, I was just getting on my shift, and this guy just walked up to our office building and grabbed onto one of the card readers that are plastic and bolted onto the building, and he just ripped it off with his bare hands.
Oh my gosh. What?
Like he had to have been high on something, because humans just do not have that kind of strength naturally. Like, it was pretty crazy. And so he walks off with it, and like an hour later during my shift, he comes back, and my boss sees him, and he goes out there, and he pulls out his gun, and he arrests him and
Oh my
stuff.
gosh.
It was crazy. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
But when he came back, did he bring back the plastic card?
He didn't. We still don't know where it is. We had to have it
Here you
replaced.
go. I thought I would bring this back. I just
My
need to
bad.
borrow it for 5 minutes.
Yeah, I just needed to scan some cards. Sorry, guys. Yeah, it was totally insane. But we got really good footage of like my 5-foot boss that doesn't look intimidating at all, just arresting this
Oh,
6-foot tall guy.
That's actually awesome.
Yeah,
That's amazing.
That is awesome.
yeah, it was pretty great. Mm-hmm. But yeah, we had people coming in through the gates and stuff all the time. Like a car would go in, and like a homeless person would just sneak in behind the car trying to do I
Mission
don't know
Impossible.
what. Yeah, it's something.
Something like
the only
that.
thing we had visible in the parking lot was like a dumpster. So like people were sneaking in to go through our trash or something. I don't even know.
There's so many better
But-
dumpsters out there.
Yeah, exactly. Company dumpsters don't have edible things in them. They have metal and junk in them.
Dude.
Which, I mean, if you want to sell copper, then
That's
Right.
the kind of thing I would look through a dumpster for. So
Yeah. I was gonna say, and also you can eat metal if you try hard enough.
right.
Okay, yeah, the Mr. Eat Everything from France.
Yeah.
That guy who ate a
bicycle.
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh, maybe that's
an
what he was
airplane.
doing with the card reader. That explains so much.
He ate it.
He ate it. That's why it was gone. And he came
So
back for more
he
card
did bring
readers.
it back.
Technically, yes.
Oh no!
Bam.
Oh my gosh.
Solved your mystery. If any bank
Bam!
vaults,
Solved your mystery.
if he ever tries to rob a bank vault, we'll know. He will be like, he ate it. Yep, that's where all the money went.
Yeah, he'll just walk through a metal detector and it'll show like the broken up computer parts in his stomach, and they're like, "Dude, what the heck have you been doing?"
Being homeless changed ya.
Dude, I was so high last night. I don't even know how this happened.
Okay, but here's a question.
Okay.
They say you are what you eat.
Yes.
Is he a card reader?
Oh my gosh.
I don't know.
I wouldn't
That's
trust
the
him with
question.
my cards.
If you
Technically,
eat machines, do you become a robot?
Oh, dude.
Dude.
Okay, but here's the question:
Oh my
Are
gosh!
we all
wait, the
card
government.
readers?
Wait, the government could be slowly giving us machines to eat in our food, and then slowly turning us into robots.
Yeah, we're
Think
just
about it.
we're just machines. We're just cogs in a big machine. They're slowly feeding us microscopic cogs, so we will turn into cogs in their machine.
No!
But like, if you think about it,
Mm-hmm.
there's words on like a driver's license, right? And a driver's license is a card. It's an identification card.
Mm-hmm.
So we are all card readers.
But him that night after he ate the card reader, when he was super high, could he read cards?
I don't know.
Does it in fact do
that
the
is
opposite?
That's a good question. I wish I knew, because maybe the drugs had the opposite effect.
If I ate a card reader, I feel like I would at that time not be able to read a card.
I think that's actually a fair assessment.
You're
Yeah.
definitely not what you eat under
You're not in
certain
any kind of
circumstances.
state to be reading anything right now. You should see a doctor.
You should definitely see a doctor. I don't think you could read anything. What if it did that? What if it did the opposite? What if you aren't what you eat? Like, so.
So do cannibals stop being people? That's
I
a
mean,
discussion.
wow,
Like,
that's actually
like,
That
eat
makes
something-
sense.
that's a discussion you could make before
Yeah.
this conversation.
Yeah, that's
Right.
a really good argument, actually.
Yeah, cannibals aren't people anymore. They're
Yeah.
more like animals. Yeah.
Interesting.
That's
Anyway.
crazy.
Join us again for some more rousing conversation after these commercials.